Okay. Hello. This one is an unboxing for Ikon's Japan Dome Tour 2017. Um, the deluxe edition. This is the Blu-ray. So it has a Blu-ray disc, a CD, and a photo book. Um, I don't read Japanese by default, and they have Big Bang up here. I have no idea. I haven't translated. I don't know what it's saying in here, but um, I don't know what it says. But this. I bought this at Yes Asia, where I tend to get like all my Japanese releases. So. Um, Icon on the side, the Japan Dome Tour. Back. The disc one, disc two is disc one tends to be disc one, the Blu-ray. So this was at the Kosera Dome in Osaka. And then we have disc two, which is the documentary on the tour. And it has best stages and the focus dances. And then you have the CD of, the live version of I would assume, of the concert. So since this is a Japanese release, they do not there is no English on this. So Korean and Japanese. And let's see, this one's total time is 154, with this two being 128 minutes. So here's that. So let's open this up. May not have any English, but they sure package nicely, so I guess they tend to stay better. Alright, okay. So we have this, and it's a release box like this. And then turn this over, and then so this back part that I have to insert comes off. I'll stick that to the side, and it's actually in a dark brown. It has the Ikon logo there. Alright. Okay. I'll take it out. And just the black box, there's nothing there. So we have Ikon, Japan Dome Tour. Open it up, and then over on the left side is the CD. One. Then I'm gonna okay, and then there's a second one there. So you have red and white, which I'm gonna this should pop up so I can get to the other. Some way. This flash. Okay. Oh, this thing must flip up. It does. Okay, and then there's this too. Okay. Lift this up. Okay. And we'll put this back. And then we have a little pamphlet. And insert Japanese. Once again, does me no good. And then we have all your credits for the tour, for their, production of this. Track list again. Okay. That side. And then you have your book. Then on the right side you have your DVDs. So this is Blu-ray disc 1. And then underneath there is Blu-ray disc 2. Okay. Okay. So, let's see if we can go through this. Opening up here. Okay. So, I know quite a few people are upset. They tend to be, very active in Japan and not so much in Korea. And on one hand, it's very frustrating. On the other hand, that's where it's from my understanding, the fan base is really strong in Japan. And I mean, come on, this group is like what, 2 years old, and they're already doing a dome tour. So if you're trying to pay back your money for to a company for your production, your training and everything like that, you're not really making money off of your CDs. It's your tours and concerts, the concert tours that are making the money. So, you need to go where you're going to get the most, bang for the buck. So, I can see that Japan, and I think them over there too also helps with their confidence, even though they were quite confident, when they debuted. But, I don't think it's hurt them to be there. In one respect, get a little more confident, have that film base. Hopefully, their in debt to the company is decreasing, or breaking even, or something, like whatever that be. But that being said, I mean, they can't stay there forever, so they need to come back. They need to establish something in Korea. I would like to see them establish more in the international. Have them, like, they haven't appeared at KCON. Why not, have them appear at KCON? Like, dabble over here, test the waters, them over here. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. This last comeback probably was not, totally solid. But then on the other hand, they were coming off on the tour and everything like that. They tried to put something together for, the summer and all. I did get down with Bling Bling. Birthday, not so much. And, there was that. And they, they're dabbling in, going to, like, variety shows and so forth. They're establishing their brandings. Like, I said, they're young men. I mean, come on. They got to get their money while they can. So go ahead and do it. I mean, and then, Bobby did his thing with his release, which was, I think, a very nice effort, solid effort, first effort on his part. Showed his diversity. Like I said, they're only 2 years old. 2 years old. So, they have some more maturity to do as far as their songwriting, because I can't think they can't stay in this one loop that I see them in right now. So I'm not all that salty about, like, oh man, they need to get it together and put out another release. No, let them find their. They need to work on their development, work on their writings. Bi needs to grow up on some of his writings, and he seems to be stuck in his little mode. So that's my 2 cents. That's what I think of it. I mean, maybe I'm popular, but that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm glad to see that he's back to a normal hair. Yay. I like one color tone hair, is what I'm saying. I still like the group, still like the music. I'm still gonna follow them, so, as you can tell. So, but I mean, K-pop is, fast moving. Things change. They gotta figure out where they're going, their goal. Their goal is what they want. Faster on this, because I don't want this video to be too long. I do have a couple more unboxings I want to try and get done before. Side note, it is Thursday night and it's football night in the house, so gotta watch the football games. So coming down to the end of here. Oops. All right. So it was Ikon. Oops. All right. We shall move on to, I will group together. I will do Bobby. The Bobby is the love version of his release that I didn't get at the outset, because when I first did my pre-order, there was no such thing. It was like a random version, or they only had one, and so, which is so annoying. Well, actually, it's all annoying that, you know, everybody is getting into that, you know, let's release how many versions, you know, so that we can kill everybody's paycheck. You know, I just put in my order for Super Junior. Okay, and their versions, but then they got sneaky in their versions, because the CDs in one of their versions has all the different members on them. So it's like, okay, so even if you decide you're going to get 2 versions, you're not really, because now you have to get, if you wanted to, you had to get all the versions of the group, if you were so into that. The only ones straight up, you know, I've said this before, the only ones I really will try and make an effort for things like that is Big Bang. I have biases in other groups, but I mean, it's not, you know, something I'm not going out of my way to go out and seek. So, and so if you haven't guessed, the next unboxing will be Bobby, which is my bias and Ikon. Okay. Alright, so there's Ikon. Sorry about the leaning of the tripod. Okay, see you in the next unboxing.